And welcome back into Pure Adrenaline Sports, everybody. This is John coming at you with live play-by-play and live reaction to today's rubber match between our Mets and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Brewers win Game 1, 8-2. Mets come back, win last night, 4-0. So Zach Thornton gets his first major league win last night. Zach Thornton. Anybody in the chat know who the Mets traded to get Zach Thornton? Who did the Mets trade away to get Zach Thornton? But Felix was here saying good afternoon, everybody. Raymond's here as well, saying afternoon, John in chat. Feels like a fall day. I don't know where you're at. Here in the Northeast, it's still in the 80s and humid. Roadrunner Steve is here. What's up, Roadrunner Steve? But how is everybody else doing on this Wednesday afternoon? But let's take a look at some of the other games already going on. A couple double headers today. The Yankees and Pirates are playing game one of their doubleheader. Bottom of the fourth, no score there. The Yankees do have runners on first and second and two out. Right, Raymond says 68 degrees. Beautiful. Wow. Sign me up for that. The Red Sox and Orioles are playing two today as well. Boston's already got a 4-0 lead in the second inning there. Boston right now on a 14-game winning streak. Our Mets and Brewers here getting ready. Giants and Royals. Then at 3:10, the Nationals and Rockies. A's and Diamondbacks at 3:40. Reds and Mariners as well. Then at 4:07, the Cardinals Angels. 6:40, the Dodgers Phillies. Twins Guardians at 6:40 as well. Pirates Yankees at 7 o'clock for their doubleheader. Rays Blue Jays. Orioles Red Sox. 7:15, the Padres Braves. 8 o'clock, the Tigers Cubs. White Sox and Rangers, and Marlins Astros to round out today's action. So once again, tomorrow is an off day. We will be taking advantage of the off day here because looking at the schedule, any off days from now on will be filled with NFL content, NFL live streams, whether it's preseason or regular season. So our busy time for streaming begins on Friday. Some other videos I want to release. We're trying to build the Pure Adrenaline football page as well. I have not done a good job of posting over there. Neither is anybody else that's part of the group either. So, but part of that is because it's not football season. So once football season starts, I believe that will be picking up. But 94.58 on the sub count today. Let's go. 542 away from that magic number. Chat is kind of quiet so far. A lot of people might be at work not being able to chat. But let's get into the game here. It'll be Christian Scott on the mound for our Mets. Logan Anderson. Let me turn that light on so I can read this stuff. Hold on. Hogan's back. What's up, Hogan? He says it's 101 degrees where he's at. There we go. Hogan was the closest yesterday on the prediction. He said 4-0. It was actually 4-1. Or he said 4-1. The score was 4-0. I might have said that wrong. Gelb's doing all the hot dogs here. Hogan says lunch hour right now. Oh, spicy brown mustard on the hot dog there in Milwaukee. That's a good sign. That's a good hot dog. That's a good hot dog. Look at him. Oh, gets dinged for not being all beef. Brats. I love brats. $6.1 hot dog there for Milwaukee. Dennis, welcome in. Mets have the best hot dog reviewer, even though they have a home and laugh. That's good. I like that. You know, I just lost all respect for Steve Gelbs. He doesn't like brats. Come on. Stop. I just lost respect for Gelbs. I'm sorry. How do you not like a bratwurst? Come on. Oh, they're loading up with sauerkraut and mustard. I didn't see who was live for our crew here. Did Fitzy go live for the game? Let's see who's live calling games. I know Dr. Delay is live. I saw him before. Who's live? Dr. Delay is live. Play-by-play with JJ is live, I believe. Max coverage is live for the Yankees game. Oriole Birdwatcher is live. Maybe play-by-play with JJ is not live. Oh, they're not on until 6:40. My bad. They are not on until 6:40, so he's not going to be live yet. Anyway, Max is live. Dr. Delay is live, and Birdwatcher is live. Oh, Fitzy says he's got electricians. First pitch is in for a strike here. We are underway. Henderson on the mound here today for the Brewers. Logan Henderson is 3-1 with a 2.97 ERA in 7 starts, 33 in the third innings, averages just under 5 innings per start. And swung on a miss quickly ahead 0-2. Raymond saying 5-3. Roof is open today. All of left field is in the sun. DO2 to Ewing. That one fouled off. Hogan says 6-2. Inside 1-2. Frank R is here. What's up, Frank? The 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. One away. Frank Orr saying 4-2 Mets. The Brewer defense, it'll be Chourio in left, Mitchell in center, Bowers in right, Contreras doing the catching, and then on the infield you got Ortiz at third, Pratt at short, Terang at second, and Vaughn at first. Pat is back saying, hey, oh, what's up, Pat? In for a strike, 0-1. Lindor batting second here tonight. This afternoon, excuse me. Soto getting the day off today. Fouled off, 0-2. Oh, let me refresh our graphics here. I always forget. Always forget to refresh our graphics. The 0-2. And did he go? Oh, foul tip. Home plate umpire said he foul tipped it. Struck him out, 2 away. And Lindor smiling. Lindor smiling after striking out. 2 out and nobody on for Bichette. Down low, 1-0. A metal stick. An early prediction score-wise. And that one lined off the pitcher. Now he gets to it, throws to first, and he still gets away. Bichette will go down to second. We'll see if that's a base hit or an E1. But Bichette winds up on second with 2 out here. I'm gonna give him a single and an error. Hey, Miss Gina is here. What's up, Miss Gina? Felix is saying 3-1. No worries, Miss Gina. Only a couple batters in. And chopped foul, 0-1. 0-1 the bench here. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. 1-1 to count. The Pirates have taken a 2-0 lead already over the Yankees. The 1-1. Up and in. Oh, called the strike, 1-2. No challenge. One and two to count. Henderson up to 14 pitches here in the first. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Henderson gets 3 strikeouts in the first. Gives up a 2-out single to Bo, though. We go bottom 1. Milwaukee coming up. For the Brewers, it'll be Yelich. It'll be Yelich DHing and leading off. Chourio will bat second, Terang third, Contreras fourth, Mitchell fifth, Vaughn sixth, Bauer seventh, Pratt eighth, and Ortiz will bat ninth. The Met defense behind Scott today It'll be Bichette at third, Lindor at short, Semien at second, Young at first, and then in the outfield you have Benj in left, Ewing in center, and Beatty in right field, with Francisco Alvarez doing the catching today. Bernard's here. What's up, Bernard? Yeah, bottom of the fifth there. Pittsburgh up 2-0, and top of the third, Boston up 4-0. Johnny's here saying, "Can we play some small ball today?" What's up, Johnny? Welcome back. Clear bases. Oh yes, clear bases. Jared, what's up, Jared? He says, "Hi, Pierre. How about my Red Sox 14 game win streak? Congrats, man. That's awesome. And they're already up 4-0 today." Mountain Man is here. What is up, Mountain Man? Welcome back in. All right. Scott on the mound here. In for a strike, 0-1. Ooh, inside but missed. 1-1. That was close. Yelich 1 for 5 in this series so far. Batting .240 on the year. There's a strike, 1-2. Oh, you're funny. Outside, 2-2. Fouled off, 2-2 still. Miss Gina says 6-3. Outside, ball 3, 3-2 here. Full count. Thank you, Metal. Thank you, Raymond. Fouled off again. Thank you, Miss Gina. Bernard says 7-5. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Phillies lose on a game-ending 5-2, 6-4 double play. That's third base to the catcher, to the shortstop, to the second baseman. The 3-2. Popped it up. Foul territory, but Bichette comes over. He'll make the catch, 1 away. How does that even happen? Mental mistakes, man. I do not know what JT Real Muto was doing. Exactly, Raymond. Just had to stay on third. The 0-1. Swung on and missed. 0-2. 0-2 the count. Oh, we have a timeout here. Usually the umpire will point out if it's the batter or catcher. He didn't point. The 0-2. Popped foul down the right field side. Still 0-2. Inside 1-2. Miss Gina posting the channel emotes in the chat there. Swung on a miss. That would have been a ball. 2 away. Scott's retired the first 2. Bounce in the dirt, 1-0. See where Scott's at with his pitches here. "15 pitches here with 2 outs. Scott deals. Bounce in the dirt, 2-0. I'm not getting some of the messages here. What's going on? Swung on and foul tip, 2-1. Inside, 3-1. Oh, there it is, Black Ram. Yep, sorry, Black Ram. I said clear bases. Yes, clear bases. Outside ball 4, so a 2-out walk. No one really speaking. Yeah, well, a lot of people are probably at work and just listening in. A 2-out walk. That'll bring up Contreras here. I saw another prediction. Pat saying 3-2. And fouled off 0-1 here. Yep, forgot about time zones. Yep. Miss Gina says, I love day games. Me too, because I'll be done about 5 o'clock. The 0-1. And pops foul down the right field side. In fair territory. Young will make the catch. That'll retire the side. We go to the second. Polanco, Young, and Semyon coming up. Still scoreless. So a 2-out base runner for both clubs there, but nothing after that. Yeah, Hogan says at work, eating lunch, and listening. Exactly. Well, since it's a day game today, Miss Gina, she'll probably stop and pick up some dinner. Would be my guess. Yeah, see, Christopher's at work listening. Yeah. Yep. So John's going to have to come up with things to talk about. The Orioles have scored. It's 4-1 now. I was doing some of the thumbnails for the upcoming games here for our Mets. We have a weekend series coming up in August with the White Sox. Might have to talk to Snowman about doing all three games. What'd you guys think when Snowman and I were together doing the White Sox game? Ronnie's here saying hi. What's up, Ronnie? I see your Sox are up 4-1 right now. Sir Wins a lot saying go Brewers. What's up? Welcome in. Miss Gina said, loved it. You and Snowman collab was great. Yeah, maybe we'll see. I'll double check. Reckon anyone league wide will have a massive second half fall off or vice versa? I expect the Red Sox to continue to climb. I think if the Red Sox can get a bat or two with that pitching staff they have, they are going to be dangerous. Teams fallen. I mean, the Marlins. I know the Marlins are starting to come back to earth a little bit, but I think they're going to keep falling. It was called the ball. Would have been 3-0, but the challenge here. I did not see it. Ronnie giving out milk and cookies. And it's a strike. A whole ball's in the strike zone. How does the umpire miss that one? Schumann. Hello, everyone. It's a great day for a baseball game. Welcome back in. Counts now 2-1 to Polanco. Down low. Oh, called the strike. Now, no. Polanco is going to challenge. I think this is a strike. I think this is a bad challenge. I think this is a bad challenge. It's a strike. The Mets lose a challenge. The same pitch right before it was overturned from a ball to a strike. And he challenges this one. Go back to Seattle, dude. They're 2-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Swung on a miss. You struck him out. All the outs have been strikeouts so far. That'll bring up Young. Yeah, wasted challenge. Oh, nice play by Ortiz, and they got him. Young tried dropping a bunt. Great play by Ortiz at third. 5-3 on the putout. I agree, Johnny. Here's Semyon with 2 out and nobody on. In for a strike, 0-1. He's out. Half step. Sean's here saying 10-2. What's up, Sean? Welcome back. In for a strike, 0-2. Fouled off down the right field side. Still 0-2. DO2. Bounce in the dirt, 1-2. See where the pitch count is here for Henderson. Yep, I was going to say probably about 25. It's exactly 25. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. What's up, Luminous? Welcome back. The 2-2. Bounce in the third. 3-2. Daniel, what's up? Welcome in from across the pond. The 3-2. And Simeon rockets one out to left center field. Back to the track, Churio. Jumps and it's out of here. Marcus Simeon gets the Mets on the board. His 10th home run of the year. Let's go. Beatty flies one out to left. Churio is there. And that'll retire the side. But the Mets get the solo home run from Simeon. We go bottom two. It'll be Mitchell, Vaughn, and Bowers coming up for the Brewers. Feels weird watching on the same day as you. Normally I'm watching games at midnight. I believe it's half 7. I believe it's half 7 where Daniel is now. Little past half 7, actually. Pittsburgh is still up 2-0 over the Yankees in the 6th inning. Boston got that run back. It's now 5-1 Boston. At least Mr. Smiles always has a good attitude. Yeah, pisses me off. He says, yeah, it is. Nice and early for baseball. All right, here we go. Oh, Baltimore just got a run. It's now 5-2. So they're exchanging runs back and forth now. MLB Plus. What's that? All right, Scott will wind and deal outside 1-0 to Mitchell. The 1-0. And fouled off 1-1. If any of the Red Sox fans are still in the chat, this 14-game win streak, what's the all-time Boston record? It's 2-1. Swung on a miss, 2-2. Just missed on the breaking ball, 3-2. This can't be 13 if they're at 14 right now. "15 games is their longest winning streak in 1946. Fouled straight back, still 3-2. Three and two to count. Down low, ball four. Scott throwing way too many pitches here today. That'll bring up Vaughn. Yeah, 15 and 46. Thank you, Miss Gina. So with a good day today for the Red Sox, they can tie it and pass it all on the same day. Outside 1-0 here. Scott's up to 30 pitches here in the second with nobody out. Way too many pitches. The 1-0. Inside 2-0. You cheated? Ooh. The 2-0. There's a strike. 2-1. PA, what's up, buddy? Welcome back. It was good to see Stoney in the chat yesterday. Caps was in the chat yesterday. That pitch is fouled off. 2-2. And that one lined out to left center field. Mitchell will head to third. They'll stop him there. First and third with nobody out here. That'll bring up Bowers. I'd still give up a double play here. I'd give up the run to get the double play if possible. Well, that was until I told him it was a day game, Miss Gina. He might not be able to hop in being a day game. In for a strike, 0-1. I agree, Mark. I agree with Mark about Alvarez's play calling or pitch calling. Deal one. Rip. Oh, foul. I thought it was ripped foul. Popped into that glove. It was just swung on a missed. But Mark says problem with the Mets is Alvarez pitch calling. He's awful. Why the 3-2 sweeper than the sweeper to start off the next batter? Up high, 1-2. One and two to count here. And popped up on the infield. Bichette coming in, one away. They probably called, I don't know, with first and third if they call it infield fly. Doesn't matter. It was caught. Now it'll bring up Pratt, first and third, and one out now. We're up to get just a day off for Soto today. Day off for Soto. We're up to 100 in the live chat. Let's go. Soto's been struggling as of late. His average has dropped from 301 down to 280 something, so they're just giving him a day off. Raymond says, now let's get the double play. In for us. Ooh, up high, 1-0. Polanco wasted that challenge. I would have used it there if I was the catcher. Scott up to 40 pitches here. The 1-0. A safety squeeze is on, but it's up high, 2-0. PA with the thumbs up. Thank you so much, PA. There's a strike, 2-1. Pratt's going to be tough to double up. Two and one to count. Scott will deal. Outside, 3-1. 3-1 to count here to Pratt. Swung on a miss. He was swinging for the fences there. 3-2. Yeah, way too many, Frank. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. He's up to 43 pitches here in the second inning. That's where you want to be after 3 innings. That'll bring up Ortiz. Ortiz had a big 3-run home run in the first game. And SNY just did the same thing. He hit the 3-run home run. Fouled off, 0-1. Hey, Paula's here. What's up, Paula? And fouled it off quickly ahead 0-2. Now it's 0-2, though. I do, even though his pitch count is high here at 45, I waste the pitch. See if you can get him the chase. And then I come back with that fastball. DO2. And that one laced out to right center field. Benj back to the track at the wall, and he can't make the catch. It's off the wall. 2 runs are going to score. Ortiz will pull in at third. Not Benj, excuse me. That's Beatty in right field. Brett Beatty should not be in the outfield. What are we doing? Beatty should either be playing second base or third base. Well, it was close. It was right before the wall. Mark, no spoilers, dude. None of any kind. And yes, I'm watching the game, but then I'm also streaming out. There's a delay when you're streaming. Or you're not live. Run prevention. Run prevention, right? Pat says, oh, yeah, Beatty could play first if needed. Yep. Yeah, he should not be in the outfield. The 1-1. Outside 2-1. I mean, Scott's up, what, the 50-something pitches here? Come on. Inside 3-1. And that one laced into left field for a base hit. Another run will score. Because he's not throwing strikes, man. Beatty should play in a different uniform. That's good, PA. I agree with you. I've had enough of Beatty, Vientos, Alvarez. All of them. Here's Churio. In for a strike, 0-1. Yeah, 51 pitches, Raymond. Now 52. Yeah, I trust Young out in the outfield more. Yeah, exactly. Outside 1-1. Well, 1-1 to count here. Pop foul, 1-2. Yep, and now he Gary Cohen just said it. This is what happens when you play guys out of position. Swung on a miss, that'll end the inning. But the Brewers put up a 3 spot. It'll be 9-1-2 for the Mets, now down 2 runs. Alvarez, Ewing, and Lindor coming up. Some of the other games going on right now. Game one of a doubleheader between the Yankees and Pirates. The Pirates are up 3-0. Jermaine Pratt, even Soto is a better outfielder. Agreed. And that's not saying much, right? Yeah, but he's still a better outfielder than Beatty is. Boston is now up 6-2 over Baltimore. So every time Baltimore has scored today, Boston has responded. San Francisco and Kansas City, no score in the fourth. The Nats and Rockies getting warmed up, and then everybody else is. What's going to happen if they trade Francisco Alvarez? Are they going to have to? Are they going to stop showing these commercials he's in? New York Lottery commercial. Agreed with Mark. Right down the middle, 0-1. In for a strike, quickly down 0-2. Alvarez's challenges. The Mets are going to be out of challenges. What are we doing? No, this is a strike. Oh, no, it's not. It's outside. It's outside. 2 inches outside. Do I have any trade targets you'd want in City Field? No. And Alvarez rips one foul, 1-2. I have a lot of guys that I no longer want to see at City Field. How about that? The 1-2 to Alvarez. Henderson will deal. Swung on a missed. Alvarez down 2 runs, trying to hit the ball 900 miles. 5 strikeouts for Henderson here, first time through. Back to the top of the lineup here with Ewing, who struck out to lead it off. One out, nobody on. Let's pull down the right field line. Foul. The 0-1. And that one ripped into right field. That'll get down for a base hit for Ewing. A 1-out single for AJ. That'll bring up Lindor. Paul, it says you and me. I would like to see a whole lot of them gone. 5 Ks and his pitch count is much better Shaped at Scott's. Inside 1-0. Where's he? Seattle? Boys, is he in Seattle? The 1-0. Up high 2-0. Challenge here by the Brewers. This is close. I think it's high. It was called a ball, but we'll see. It's a strike. 1-1 to count now instead of 2-0. No idea. You'd have to ask a scout or something. I have no idea about swings. Hit the ball. The 1-1. Swung on a man. It's 1-2. What's the big story so far? Scott can't throw strikes, and Brett Beatty can't play the outfield. Should have been out of that inning with no runs. The 1-2 to Lindor. And Lindor hits one out to center field. Mitchell, before the track, 2 away. That'll bring up Bichette. Soto's got the day off today. I don't care. I don't care about swing. I'm not a scout. I'm not a GM. I don't care if he holds the barrel and swings with the handle. Get on base. Outside, 1-1. See ya, Hogan. I bought Brett Beatty's rookie card before the season. I swore he was going to hit 25 home runs this year. 1-1 to count. And for a strike, 1-2. The 1-2 to Bichette. Henderson will step off. Pick off throw. Yikes. No, Soto. Bizzle. Had Soto gotten a hit today? Yeah, he's got 6. Soto's got 6 hits so far. We're in the 3rd inning. Down low, 2-2. PA, thank you so much for stopping in. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bichette fouls it off. Why must we lie? Well, if you know the answer, why are you asking questions? Juan Soto is not even playing today. So I hope you didn't bet him. It's a possibility. 2-2 to count here. Henderson up to 45 pitches. Oh, check swing foul. Yikes. That ball was up and in. Then why? May I ask, why do you care if Soto got a hit then? If you didn't bet it, the 2-2 and fouled it off. We'll do it again. Ewing has to go back on a foul ball now. He's been running on the pitch. Two and two to count. Yeah, yep, up to 47. Do I believe in tanking to build the farm system? You can't tank in baseball. Like the Mets are having a bad year, but because of their because of their payroll, they still won't get a top 10 pick. Yeah, it was just a question, Bizzle. That's all I asked too. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. We go bottom three. Six strikeouts for Henderson. 3-1 going bottom three here. It'll be Terang, Contreras, and Mitchell. Who's leading off? The bottom of the third inning, Bryce Terang is leading off. The Mets for the game, it was A.J. Ewing leading off. The next inning for the Mets, it'll be Carson Benz leading off. Let's take a look at some other games still going on here. Bottom of the seventh, the Pirates are up 3-0, but the Yankees have runners on first and second with one out. My fault. I did not know that. Thank you, Mark. I did not. My fault. I did not know that it was top six protected. I did not know that. Fouled off. 0-2 to count here. My fault. I thought it was only based on payroll. Fouled off. Still 0-2. You felt bad for Freddie coming back home and getting obliterated. I would have loved it if he had a great game against us. And a little chopper to first. Young's got it. We'll flip to Scott. One away. Sharik says Beatty has no reason being in right. We have all the players back. If we lose, it's Green's fault. So 1 out, nobody on here. Scott getting ready to throw his 60th pitch. I learned something today, too. I did not realize that here. If you're not in the top 6, your pick will get moved back 10 spots. The 1-2. Down, bounce in the dirt, 2-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. 4th strikeout for Scott. And right now, the Mets would be 4th. So right now, the Mets would have that pick protected. I think, right? No, because they still have a lottery, right? How? Thomas, thank you so much with the good luck. Have fun. The 1-1. Up high, 2-1. The 2-1. Inside, 3-1. The 3-1. Fouled straight back, 3-2. That is. I mean, if we're going to be this bad, right? That one lays foul down the third left field side, 3-2 here. The 3-2. Nope, steps off. And that one hit the Semyon over to first. A 1-2-3 inning for Scott. We go to the 4th. Still 3-1. Benj, Polanco, and Young coming up. Nice rebound inning from Scott there. So right now, because of their record, the Mets have a 72.5% chance of picking in the top 6. So that's good. And 11.52% chance of getting the first overall pick. So I'd learned something new. I did not realize that it was top 6 protected. I knew about the dropping the 10 spots because of payroll. Ben's leadoff triple stranded. I'm putting 2.5, two and a third. What is that? I can't. How'd you get that third mark in there? How did you do that? Baltimore got another run. It's now 6-3. The Yankees have tied the game against Pittsburgh. It's 3-3. All right, Ben's leading it off. Bounce in the dirt, 1-0. Mets can pick sixth. Oh, Mets can pick top 6 or 17th at best. Yep. Up and in. And honestly, if they're going to trade people, the Mets are going to be really bad. Fouled off, 2-1. Two and one to count here. Outside, 3-1. The 3-1. And it popped out to left. Ortiz in foul territory. It'll go out of play, 3-2. 3-2 the count here. There's still a little bit of sunlight out in left field. Everything else is in the shade. Chourio will make the catch, 1 away. All right, aloha Smurf. You've been nothing, you've been kind and stuff like that, but come on, dude. Tell us you have no friends without saying you have no friends. Thanks for playing along, though. Down low, 1-0. The 1-0. Swung on a miss, 1-1. The 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. One and two the count. Outside, 2-2. Uh, 1986, Mark. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out, 2 away. 7 strikeouts for Henderson. I'll DVR it, he said. Up and in, 2-0. Swung on a miss, 2-2. Oops. The 2-2. Called strike 3. Got him looking. 8 strikeouts. The Mets standing and Mets are like, oh, we're getting ready to go home with an off day tomorrow. Let's not worry about swinging our bats. We gave up 3 runs already. We can go home now. How do I? Software's got a glitch here. See if I can fix it live. Let's take a look at some of the other games going on right now. 1-0 Giants over the Royals. Nationals and Rockies bottom 1. They're in the bottom of the 8th there, and the Bronx still tied at 3. Since the computer doesn't want to work, let's check out my phone. Outside 1-0. One to know. Down low. 2-0. There's a strike. 2-1. Somewhere. It told me how to save it and reload it. In for a strike. Oh, out. Yeah, come on, Blue. 3-1 the count. Yeah, come on. That's a strike. 3-2 the count. 3-2 the count. Inside ball 4. So lead off walk. That'll bring up Bowers, who popped out the third his first time. One to know the count. Down low, 2-0. Yo, Frank's here. What's up, Frank? There's a strike, 2-1. Time to start thinking of a call to the pen. Let me look. Yeah, Scott's up to 80 pitches here. It's getting close. It's getting close. There's a strike, 2-2. Called strike 3. Got him looking. One away. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Yo, CH, what's up, CH? Outside, 1-1. CH, make sure you post your link in the chat. Let us know what you got coming up on over on your channel. But everybody, make sure you check out CH. It's a brand new channel. I believe he's up to almost 700 subs, I think. Fouled off, 1-2. Yeah, if it's not going away, Frank, you got to get that taken care of, man. Yup, unbelievable. Unbelievable ending to your game last night. All weekend, not taking a break, all 72 hours. The 2-2. Called strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts from Scott. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strikeouts. 2 out, 1 runner on first here, the 1-0. And that one line, base hit in the right field. Runner will hold at second. Ortiz is 2 for 2 today. All right. Let's get rid of that. Run that. That's it for Scott. Back to the top of the lineup. So we're getting a pitching change here. Looks like C&L Perez will come in. All right, sorry about that, guys. There was a little issue with the software going on. I think I got it figured out, though, without having to shut it down and restart it. So sorry about that. But let's look at some of the other games going on. They're in the top of the ninth there in the Bronx, still tied at 3. The Pirates do have a runner up first, so nobody out. They're in the bottom of the 7th. Boston still up 6-3 over Baltimore, looking for their 15th consecutive win. San Francisco's up 1-0 over Kansas City in the 6th. And Washington and Colorado no score in the 2nd inning. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Yelich was 1 for 2 today. Fell out in a single, so maybe they didn't want him facing a third time. But Scott, what? Scott's got to figure it out. All right, Perez will be the pitcher here. Bounce in the dirt. The 1-0. Chopped foul, 1-1. The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. Let's see. Gary's talking about it being 100 degrees over the weekend for the Mets-Dodgers series. And popped foul, 2-2. Three and two. That's a ball. Yeah, what's Gary talking about? 82 degrees on Friday, 82 on Saturday, 80. Come on, Gary. He's saying 100 degrees. I hope Keith calls him out. We'll bring a thermometer, he said. The 3-2. A little chopper to third. Lindor at short's got it. Over to first. That'll retire the side. Still 3-1 as we head to the fifth. Semien, Beatty, and Alvarez coming up. Yeah, I don't know where he's getting 100 degrees from. I just looked it up for Flushing. So let me check one other source here. I don't know. I'm still seeing 80s. Gary is bugging, right? Okay. The Pirates now have runners on first and second with one out. Gary's losing it. He had the wrong city in his weather app. Yeah. Outside, 1 and 2. Henderson's still going here, up to 67 pitches in the fifth inning. And a ground ball back up the middle. Right to Terang, 1 away. Pat says today's 87 is the hottest of the next 10 days. Yeah, Gary had the wrong city in his thing, he said. Swung on a missed 0 and 1. CH, do you stream right through everything in OBS? You don't live stream to another platform and then out to YouTube, do you? Well, Gary, I feel sorry for his wife. The 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1 and 2. Just through OBS. I'm thinking. I think I'm going to start doing that. I got to figure out a way though to get people on screen. Then if I do that way. And Brady cranks one out to right, back towards the wall, and it's out of here. So Beatty's error cost the Mets 3 runs, but he gets one of them back. It's 3-2, his 6th home run of the year. Second home run today for the Mets. Yeah, I looked into that, and I don't like that. That video ninja, I don't like it. Unless they've updated it. It's been a while since I've looked at it. CH says people have been demanding a collab with Fitzy, so I've been working on it. Check swing foul. 0-1. I still want to sit him down just because he hit a home run. He cost us 3 runs. He got us 1 back. Still negative. DO2. Take strike 3. Alvarez standing there looking. Back to the top of the lineup here with 2 out. Excuse me. What's it called? Fitzy and I will be the test dummies. Yep. Yes, you will be. And that one lined into right center field. And that'll get down to go all the way to the wall. Ewing's on his way to second, and he'll pull in there with a 2-out double. That'll bring up Lindor. Ewing's now 2 for 3. No, they're the test dummies. The first pitch. And throws his bat. Swung on a miss. He threw his bat. No, he didn't hit anybody, but he threw his bat. Misinterpretation and let it fly. Very nice. 0-1 to count. Outside 1-1. Mets are down a run. Runner on second, though, with 2 outs here in the 5th. Not even halfway through yet. Swung on a miss, 1-2. What is going on? How are we 2 hours into a stream and we're not even halfway through the game? The 1-2. And that one blooped in this. Oh, I was going to say blooped in the right, but Terrain was there on the edge of the grass. The Mets do get a run. It's 3-2 halfway through. Churio, Terang, and Contreras coming up. Yeah, maybe that's what it is, Pat. Too many full counts? I'm going to look. I've heard of this website. I heard of this website called YouTube, where if you're looking how to do something, you can find videos on how to do it. He says, I like the slugfest of a game. Nice to sit back and have a slow one every now and then. YouTube is not the same anymore. I honestly, that's all I pretty much watch anymore. We don't have regular television. So we have Netflix, Apple TV, and Churio lines one in the left center field. Off of Lindor's glove. Churio is safe. A leadoff single. Nice try by Lindor. Just off the tip of his glove. Yeah, that's true too. I agree with that. I agree with that, Pat. Ninja OBS. Crunchyroll. What is that? Yeah, see, yeah, they haven't done many. Oh, this might be something here. Appear automatically in OBS. We'll check that out after we're done. The 1-1. Fouled off 1-2. One and two the count. Fouled off, still 1-2. Going to the ninth inning there in Boston. Boston is up 6-3. Oh, I think I can text. I think the guys I watched that open football cards. I think they did a live stream yesterday because they just started using OBS. And that one, and hit the other way, a base hit in the left field. Back-to-back singles here. That'll bring up Contreras, who's 0 for 2. I'm not impressed with Grock at all. I do use ChatGPT to debug the software I'm building. Swung on a mass 0-1. I'm almost, I don't want to say almost done with baseball, but the power ranking stream version of the baseball app is almost done. Fouled off, quickly ahead 0-2. Oh, and 2 the count here. Way up high, 1-2. They are in the top of the 10th inning there in Pittsburgh. Or in New York. Pittsburgh's got the free runner to start it off. Fouled off, 1-2 still. I'm tightening the strike zone there. Yeah, I use CH. I use Chat GPT for my thumbnails as well. Down low, 3-2. The pitch. And a little chopper to third. Bichette will go to second for. Oh, I don't know. He might be safe. He might be safe. He might be safe at second. The Brewers are going to challenge this. I think he's safe at second. Yes, it is being challenged. He's safe. He's safe. Bases loaded and nobody out. My goodness, we're only in the 5th inning here. Come on. No, Perez is not getting out of this with no damage. Unless the Mets can get a lucky play like the Phillies did the other night with the line drive double play. I let Perez face this batter, and then if not, Brazoban's got to come in. Perez will deal. Down low, 1-0. The 1-0. Chopped foul to plate, 1-1. The Brewers are hitting .383 as a team with the bases loaded. Bounce in the dirt, 2-1. The Boston Red Sox have won 15 in a row. They have tied their all-time franchise mark with another game tonight. 2-1 to count. Perez deals. Swung on a miss, 2-2. Oh, we haven't seen Charles yet today either. 2-2 to count here. Called strike 3. What a pitch. Nice pitch by Perez. One away. That's going to be it for. Yep. Call up. Bring in Brazoban now with the righties coming up. Nice pitch. Frank says, wow, Boston is not playing around. Nope. Why? He's got a ton of pitches here in his one inning of work. You do have bases loaded. We're getting a pitching change. We're getting a pitching change, Darius. So it's bases loaded and 1 out now. Bases loaded and 1 out. Any money in there? Nope. I found an old wallet. I thought I might have still had some money in it. Nope. All right, Brazoban, 47 and 2/3 innings this year with a 2.64 ERA. The Pirates have taken a 4-3 lead over the Yankees. Still top of the 10th. Still only one out there. The Mets defense will play a double play depth here. First pitch is in for a strike, 0-1. On the outside corner, quickly ahead, 0-2. Don says, I took Milwaukee minus 1.5. Down low, 1-2. No, just one game for the Mets today. Did he go? They checked down at first. No, 2-2. You got Milwaukee over 3.5. All you need one more run. That was close. 2-2 to count here. Bauer's on deck here. Base is still loaded with one out. Half swing. Did he go this time? No, 3-2. Three and two to count. Nowhere to put him. And a ground ball to short. Lindor goes to second for one. The turn there. Double play. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And they do not score. 6-4-3 double play to end it. We go to the sixth. Boston had nothing to lose and just let the kids loose. It's been remarkable. For the Mets, it'll be Bichette, Benj, and Polanco coming up down a run. I'm telling you, I've been saying they were about game 4 or 5 of this win streak. And I said if Boston can get some pieces on offense, they will be challenging for the American League spot in the World Series. I don't know if they're going to be able to compete with Milwaukee or LA, but they can definitely make a run in the American League. If they're going to need some pieces. I know they're hot right now, but I think on offense they need a few pieces. Pittsburgh now up 5-3. Still runners on first and third, and with only one out. What's up, Stoney? Thank you, Christopher. Appreciate it. I know I wear most of the same T-shirts when I live stream. LA has a weakness this year. Pitchers with ERAs over 6. Until it matters. I think the Dodgers are just going through the motions to get to the playoffs, honestly. Now Pittsburgh with second and third and still only one out. Pittsburgh can put up a big spot here. Ashby, the new pitcher here for the Brewers. In for a strike to Bichette, 0-1. 1-1 to count here. Bichette takes one the other way. Terang with a diving stop. Oh, he caught it. He caught it. L4. 1 away. Brandon, what's up? Brandon, welcome back. Yes, Tony says, where'd it go? Stoney, see, John, I come in and we get a double play. Stoney shows up last night. We win 4-0. Stoney shows up tonight. Brewers have bases loaded. Don't score. They're in for a strike to Ben, Joe, and 1. Still on track for that 6-3 comeback. I'm going for your team. The 0-1. In for a strike, quickly down 0-2. The 0-2. And he went no swing, 1-2. Is that okay with you? Because I'm Houston. Yeah, I don't care who you root for. Chopped foul, 1-2. One and two to count. Fouled off. We'll do it again. A metal stick says, I mean, heck, this stream's so chill. I'm rooting for the Brewers and it's cool. Yeah, because all we ask is that you're respectful, right? That's it. I don't care if you root for your team. Down low, 2-2. Yeah, Miss Jean is here. She was. Usually she says if she's stepping away, but the 2-2. Called strike 3. Ben standing there with his bat on the shoulder. 2 away. That'll bring up Polanco, who's over 2 with 2 strikeouts. Pittsburgh still up 5-3. Pirates now have bases loaded. Still only 1 out. Polanco about right-handed here. Fouled it off 0-2. New shoes, you had holes in them. Of course there's holes in them. How are you going to put your foot in it? Down low, 1-2. The 1-2. And Polanco hits one out to left. Curio. That'll retire the side. We go bottom 6. Still 3-2 Brewers. Bowers, Pratt, and Ortiz coming up. 7, 8, and 9 in their lineup. Oh, they rolled. Let's put on Dr. Delay for a minute here to listen in. Let me see what's going on there. Once again, bases loaded for the Pirates, up 2 runs. Struck him out, 2 away now. Oh, that's it. That's three outs. Going to the bottom of the 10th inning. Pittsburgh looking to take game 1 of their doubleheader there. Other games going on right now. The Royals lead the Giants 5-3 in the 8th. Nationals and Rockies are scoreless in the 4th inning. A's and Diamondbacks scoreless in the 2nd. Reds Mariners scoreless. Cardinals Angels top of the 1st there. All other games at 6:40 or later. The only final so far today, the Red Sox get their 15th consecutive win with a 6-3 win over the Orioles. Semien hit a solo home run and Beatty hit a solo home run. Down low, 1-0. And that one popped up. Bench will make the catch. 1 away. Down low, 1-0. Throw strikes. Browse the ball. 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And a ground ball foul. 1-1. That one down low. The Dodgers, Stoney, starting Friday night. Mets Dodgers Friday night. City Field. So Friday and Saturday are 7 o'clock starts, and Sunday's 1 o'clock. A little chopper to the first. Semien's got it. Now he'll throw it the first, 2 away. Looks like Young was going to go over and get it. Oh, did he hit him? No, 1-0. Yeah, we have a tough schedule coming up. One in for a strike, 1-1. that one ripped fair ball down in the left field corner. Where is it? Where's the ball? Why are they letting the guy run around the bases? It's a ground rule double. It's underneath the tarp here. Letting the guy run around, go around the bases. We have 3 with the Dodgers, 3 with Atlanta, 4 with Miami, 3 with Cleveland, 3 with Pittsburgh, 3 with Atlanta again, 3 with Washington. That's going to be it for Broadzabon. The Yankees are down 5-3 in the bottom of the 10th. Yankees have a runner on third and 2 outs. Well, we started this stretch, Stoney, with Philadelphia, and we won 2 out of 3 there. Playing well here in Milwaukee. All I ask is that we play well. I know this is a lost season, but come on. Can't be losing 8-1, 8-2 every night. So we're getting a pitching change here. We'll come. Did I ever tell you that Mrs. PAS is the best? Have I ever told you all Mrs. PAS is the best? Swung on a miss, 0-1. I'm sponsored. Peach milkshake. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. One and one to count here from Minter. And Yelich splashes one out to center field. Ewing back to the track, and it's over his head. And that's going to score a run. Yelich is on his way to third. He'll be in there easily. And the Brewers go up 4-2. Second RBI for Yelich today. Raymond saying hello to Mrs. PAS. Frank saying hello to Mrs. PAS. Peach milkshake. Peach milkshake from the unsponsored Chick-fil-A. Unsponsored Chick-fil-A. That's the second false homer you've tricked me into. Here's Churio. Fouls one straight back, 0-1. Frank says, well, there goes my prediction. Pop foul 0-1 or 0-2. The Pirates win game 1 today against the Yankees. So congrats to Pirate fans. The Yankees are still struggling without Judge. 0-2 the count. And that one leaks out to left field. And it'll be caught in center, but the Brewers had a run. We go to the 7th. 4-2 Milwaukee. That's your over. There it is. Middle stick. Maybe you just got the teams muddled. Maybe. That's a possibility, right? So for the Mets here, it'll be Young, Semien, and Beatty. Kansas City's up 5-3 over San Francisco. So here we go. See if the Mets can claw back into this one. What's a good last minute bet? Save your money. That's a great bet. Save your money. That's a good bet. Guaranteed to have it if you don't lose it. Why would the Mets trade? First off, do you think the Brewers can afford to pay Soto? If Soto's getting traded, it's not to Milwaukee. It would be to a team that can afford him. He makes $55 million a year. Up high, 1-1. That one was in for a strike. In for a strike, 1-2. You guys don't have to say hi to Nightbot. It's a bot that just posts stuff that I schedule it to post. The 1-2 swung on a miss. Got a ball in the dirt, one away. Ashby's still on the mound here for Milwaukee. Do they win the World Series every year? I don't care what you do in the regular season. If you don't win the World Series, you're not the best team in baseball. Nightbot is my boy. Outside, 1-0. Nightbot is my boy. The 1-0. Inside. Ooh, called a strike. Charles Adderley is here. What is up, Sir Charles? There he is. How are things in paradise today? The 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. 2-2 to count. Outside, 3-2. Yo, welcome in everybody coming over from Dr. Delay. Outside, ball 4. What is up, Dr. Delay? Congrats to your Pirates. I was listening into the end of your call there in the 10th. Luis Roberts going to be the pinch hitter here. I think you guys are still in the wild card hunt, right? Michael Phillip giving a thumbs up. Thank you, Michael. Celia's here. What's up, Celia? Oh, we're getting a mound visit here. All right, flat smack. Flat smack, because you can't be serious. You don't need to be chatting. So, my goodness. Robert fouls it off. But guys, make sure you guys both check out Rising Rhino, Dr. Delay. Guys, make sure you post your links in the chat as well. Fouled off, 0-2. Yankees losing 10. Let's go. Sign me up for that every day. The 0-2. Bounce in the dirt, 1-2. Gets away. No advancement, though. I'm just a little Rhino showing my support. The 1-2. Bounce in the dirt, and that one does get away. Semien will go down to second. No worries. The 2-2 to Robert. Swung on a miss. Russell says we beat and derailed the coal train. What do you mean Barks has got by? I don't got. Fail. I didn't stop and get any today. Uribe getting warmed up in the pen. Alvarez is 0-2 today with 2 strikeouts. 1 swinging, 1 looking. So takes it right down the middle, 0-1. Oh, and 2 to count. Teddy's here. What's up, Teddy? Trying to win 80K today. Good luck with that. The 0-2 here to Alvarez. Ashby will deal. Called strike three. Alvarez standing there looking. He challenges it, and he wastes another challenge here. We go bottom seven. Still 4-2 Brewers. Challenging a pitch that the whole ball is in the strike zone. We go bottom seven, everybody. Stand up and stretch. We will be right back with the rest of this one. All right, we are back in for the rest of this one. Once again, shout out to Dr. Delay for the redirect. Really appreciate that. Congrats to your Pirates once again. But yeah, guys, both Dr. Delay, make sure you guys check out Dr. Delay and Rising Rhino. They do a show together come football season. And then every Sunday, I know Rhino's live all day long. Dr. Delay's usually got 2 or 3 streams going on. Hey, is Minter still on the mound? Minter's still on the mound. The first pitch and a chopper foul at the first base side. Nobody getting warmed up in the Met pen at the moment. There are not many people like us. I agree, Rhino. There's a strike. 0-2, excuse me. Excuse me. Frank says 67 likes and climbing. Let's go. DO2. Did he go? No swing, 1-2. Pat the Man just subbed. Thank you, Pat the Man. Hitting that free subscribe button. Our guy Gritty throwing you some popcorn. A pie 2-2. We'll be back to Flyers coverage in September. At the end of September, after the MLB regular season over, the NHL regular season begins. And the Mets don't have any challenges left. Full count now. The 3-2. Inside ball 4, so a leadoff walk. That'll bring up Contreras, who's over 3. We are closing in on 9,500 subs. Let's go. Daniel Duarte getting warmed up in the Met pen. And a ground ball, Lindor flips to Semi, and then that'll be all they get. They get the force out at second. It was hit up the middle, so Lindor had to scoop it on the backhand and flip it to second. One out and one on here. Minter will deal. Down low, 1-0. Yeah, Rhino. Love him. Don't always read them out loud, but Sam's here. What's up, Sam? Welcome back. There's a strike. 1-1. The 1-1. Popped foul down the left field side. 1-2. 1-2 the count. The 1-2. Down low, 2-2. Three games have gone final so far today. The Pirates beat the Yankees in 10 innings, 5-3. The Red Sox won their 15th consecutive game with a 6-3 win over the Orioles. And the Royals beat the Giants 5-4. So 2-2. Down low, 3-2. The 3-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. First strikeout for Minter. That'll bring up Vaughn. We're getting another pitching change. Duarte will come in here. Once again, thank you all so much for hanging out with us today. Make sure you hit them thumbs up for us. Helps the channel out. Share the stream out as well. We go live for every Mets game. Almost every Mets game. We'll be back to Flyers coverage in the fall. We'll mix in some Jets games. We'll mix in some NFL coverage, Penn State football. Are you feeling? No, I am not. Dodgers and Braves? No, I am not. Stoney says, sorry, I'm back. Chat froze on me. Had to reboot. If the Mets can get out of this inning with nothing happening, it'll be back to the top of the lineup for the 8th. Wild card series. Yeah, Alonso's big home run, right? First pitch is in for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. In for a strike, quickly ahead 0-2. The Mets are out of challenges, but Milwaukee still has both of theirs. Mark the Shark. Mark the Shark says must win game for the Mets or your season is over. Our season was over before the All-Star break. Down low, 1-2. 1-2 the count. No. Should not have given Pete Alonso a 5-year deal. Do I miss him this season? Yes. I would have given him a 3-year deal, but Pete would have never accepted a 3-year deal. Pete took less money to get 5 years. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. We go to the 8th. Still 4-2 Milwaukee. The Mets offered more AAV for 3 years than he got from Baltimore. And he said, no. Once again, back to the top of the Met lineup. Ewing, Lindor, and Bichette coming up. Our season been over when we had all them injuries. Honestly, when Soto got hurt and then came back, and the very first game he came back, Lindor got hurt, it's been over. I know you're not comparing Soto to Pete Alonso, dude. Come on. Yes, what's up, Jake? What's up with those Red Sox? Soto gets a blank check at 26 or 27 years of age? Yes, he does. Pete does not get a blank check at 32, 33 years old. Sorry. Go watch Frank the Tank if you want to complain about nonsense like that. Please. Washington has a 1-0 lead over Colorado in the 5th inning. Arizona's up 2-1 over the A's. Cincinnati's up 2-1 over Seattle. No, neither can I. But the way this guy's acting, he's go over there and deal with that nonsense. We don't deal with that here. We give facts here. Uribe will be the new pitcher here for the Brew Crew. Miss Gina says my phone's really acting up. Miss Gina, actually, I know a way to fix that. If you take it and you grab a hammer and you hit it really hard, I think it fixes it. Ewing, Lindor, and Bichette. Inside, 1-0. Freed's pitching game 2. Ooh. I hear Garrett Crochet's pitching game 2 for Boston. Is that true? Do we know if that's true? Crochet is back. Inside. Ooh, called a strike. 1-1. Let's look. It's the old hammer trick. Frank says, or Charles says he smashes it against the wall and fouled off 1-2. Oh no, Rivera. It says Bradich against Rivera. I thought Crochet. One and two to count. The pitch. Ewing fouls it off. Fouled it off. Called strike three. The Mets have no challenges left. That pitch was low. But let's keep having Francisco Alvarez challenge pitches right down the middle of the plate. Lindor's 0 for 3 today with a strikeout, a fly out, and a line out. I used to clean my windows with a hammer. They looked clear to me. The 1-0. Ask this, what do you do? What do you write on after the at bats? I keep a scorecard. Where I write down each at bat. I have all the player season stats next to it. The 2-1 on the outside corner, 2-2. You can flush it down the toilet. What? The 2-2 outside, 3-2. Crochet? No, Crochet is not a White Sox. Crochet is a Red Sox. The 3-2. That one lasts in the right field, and that'll be in for a base hit. A 1-out single. That'll bring up Bichette, who's 1 for 3 today. The first pitch to Bo. In for a strike, 0-1. You find the sheets? No, it's something I created. Up high, called a strike. The Mets don't have any challenges either, man. Come on. Come on, man. The 0-2. Cold strike 3. That'll bring up Benj. Bichette standing there with his bat on his shoulders. "15 times they've struck out." That one lost the other way, base hit. The Mets have the tying runs on here. B. Polanco. Will we see Soto? Will we see Soto come up here to pinch hit? They're not. They're not going to pinch hit. How do you not pinch hit for Polanco here? No, I guess I don't get it, man. You're a professional athlete. You can't pinch hit. With an off day tomorrow. The first pitch to Polanco. Down low, 1-0. How do you get an upside down question mark? The 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Going to challenge it. Milwaukee's going to challenge. I think it's outside. Thank you, Thomas, for the thumbs up. I think it's outside. No, it's a strike. 1-1. The 1-1. Swung on a miss. 1-2. Definitely going to have to watch the Rico Bronya podcast tonight. Down low, 2-2. I'm pouting. You think the Mets care? No, the Mets do not care. Thomas with the gold coin as well. Thank you, Thomas. Hey, Dr. DeLay says, sorry, had a dip. Back now with lasagna. That one bites. Terang with the throw to first. Got him. What a play by Bryce Terang. That'll end the inning. We go bottom 8. Stoney gifted the makeup brush. Oh, do I need? I gotta cover that up. Cover up the ugly a little bit. But welcome back in, Dr. DeLay. Thank you so much for the redirect. Congrats to your Pirates on winning game 1 today. Rhino was here as well. Not sure if Rhino was hanging out in your chat. Sean with the Silver Stars. We go bottom 8. Darius says parlay hit. Let's go. Who? Miss Gina says 260 in the chat. I see 240. I'll be sure to donate. Get yourself another shake. Thank you so much. Stoney with the 10 gold coins. Thank you, Stoney. Nice play to get Polanco. Unbelievable play to get Polanco. The rank's good. Every once in a while, you get a little piece of peach stuck in the straw. We should have over 200 likes then, too. You're right. We're up to 80 likes. First pitch, grounded to Semien. Duarte's still on the mound here for the Mets. One away. Nice play by Bowers. Nice play by everybody on Milwaukee's side there. Oh, yeah. Yes, it does, Dr. Delay. Yeah, half inning or end of inning. It usually dips. Down low, 1-0. The Mets in the ninth inning, if they can keep it a 2-run game, it'll be Jared Young, Semien, and Roberts. I honestly don't know, Stoney. I'll have to go in and look. I'm sure they have some monetary value because you guys have to. I know they gave a bunch of people. I know they gave out free ones, but once you run out of your free ones, you have to pay to get more. So, Andrew, welcome in. Saying hi, everyone. What's up? Welcome in. 2-1 to count here. Pratt's 0 for 3 today. 2 strikeouts and a ground out to second. Swing on a miss, 2-2. In the ninth inning, we'll start looking to see where we can redirect everybody. Popped foul, still 2-2. Still 2-2 the count. Foul up the first base side, still 2-2. Nick says one of the Brewers giveaways was a Miz bobblehead. The Miz from WWE. Not funny. Do 2-2. Outside, 3-2. Stoney gifted the mic drop. And that one popped up. Out to right. Benj is there. 1 away. Or 2 away, excuse me. It would have been interesting to see if Benj would have been playing right field instead of Beatty. Here's Ortiz, 3 for 3 today. Needs a home run to complete the cycle. A double in this, a triple in the second, a single in the fourth, and a double in the sixth. The Miz is awesome. Joe Wirt is here. What's up, Joe? In for a strike, 1-1. Joe says, too late to tag in, Sir John. I'll just distract the ref. The 1-1. On the outside corner, 1-2. One and two to count. Bounced in the dirt. It gets away. Oh, no runner on. I'll flip a chair in the rings and see it. That one goes to the backstop as well. We got to make sure we get our friend involved.
You are guest.
I know who we meant. Oh my goodness, dude, you're fun at parties. Outside, ball 4. One's inside, 1-0. You like Freddie Peralta? Yeah, let me see if he's here. Ronnie, we have over 220 people watching us here at the end of the game. What do you think?
They're adrenaline junkies.
They're what?
Yeah, they're adrenaline junkies.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if that is correct. Darth Vader, what do you think?
That is correct.
Okay, easy. No fighting, you guys. Throw by Alvarez is too late. Runner goes down to second. The count 1-2. The 1-2. And the slash to third. Bichette took a funny hop, and he still got him out. We go to the 9th. Still 4-2 Milwaukee. Once again for the Mets, Young, Semien, and Robert coming up, I believe. I think they kept Robert in the game. Let me look. Nope. Taylor's up. Taylor, Young, and Torrens. Taylor, Young, and Torrens. Oh, that can't be it. Taylor, Semien, and Torrens. Taylor, Semien, and Torrens. All right, Mets need a bloop and a blast to tie. We play home. Yes, we are home, Stoney. The Mets West Coast trips are done for the year. Latest game they play is in September against Texas at 8:00. All right, let's look here. We'll find somebody for us to redirect to when we're done here. See who's live. District Nation's live. What inning are they in? They're in the 6th inning. Sinbin's live. He's got WNBA action. JJ's so right now it'll be District Nation. Young man is calling the Nationals game today. Nationals are up 1-0 over the Rockies in the 6th inning. We'll be back live on Friday for Mets and Dodgers. Mets and Dodgers Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Trevor McGill on the mound here to pitch for the Brewers. 15 saves on the year, 38 innings, 2.84 ERA. Happy for District Nation. Great guy. Great young man. McGill will deal. Bounce in the dirt, 1-0. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. Bounce in the dirt, 2-0. Dave Kreischer saying, let's go, Mets. What's up, Dave? In for a strike, 2-1. The 2-1. Inside, 3-1. Inside, ball 4. So the Mets get the leadoff walk. Here's Semyon. He's 1 for 2 today. That one was a solo home run. And for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Ground ball down to first. They go to, oh no, the only play is going to be to first. Runner moves down to second. Not sure if somebody was not covering the bag. What happened to LeBron James? Were you going to get traded to everyone? I don't know. Where'd he go? Has he announced where he's going yet? And for a strike here. Mets have a runner on second now with 1 out. Terren's the batter here. Bounce in the dirt, 1-1. Park 1 to tie this thing up. Dr. DeLay, thank you so much for upping your membership. Let's go. The 1-1. Line drive down the other way. Laura's right there, though, 2 away. Mets are down to their final out. Oh, I thought you were a member before. Usually it tells you how many months. Thank you so much, Dr. DeLay. Appreciate that. Those are some of the channel emotes you get with a 99-cent monthly membership. So here's Alvarez. I'm sorry. With the day off tomorrow, I do not know why you're not pinch hitting Juan Soto. I don't get it. In for a strike, 0-1. Charles says, in the morning you have two choices. Either A, continue to dream about your goals, or B, wake up and chase them. There you go. Thank you so much, my friend. Bounce in the dirt, 1-1. Once again, thank you all so much for hanging out with us today. We'll be back live on Friday night for Mets and Dodgers. When we end our stream today, it's going to ask you if you want to redirect over to District Nation. Francisco rips one. That's a base hit. Taylor will round third and score, and it's a 4-3 ball game. Back to the top of the lineup with A.J. Ewing. W3 Esports, welcome in. Will the score be 3-4? Well, the score is now 3-4. I do not watch Pat McAfee. I'm at work when Pat McAfee is on. Here's Ewing, 2 for 4 today. McGill will set and deal. And laces one. Nice diving stop at third. Gets to his feet, and the ball game is over. Unbelievable defense the last 2 innings from Milwaukee. What a play at third. The Mets do get the fall 4-3. They get blown out in game 1 of this series, but come back with the 4-0 win yesterday. Lose today 4-3. And 3 of the runs that the Mets gave up today were because of the error. Or the error that gave up the 3 runs. So it was another winnable game. But now the Mets come home for an 11-game, a 10-game homestand, 3 against the Dodgers, 3 against the Braves, and 4 against Miami. So once again, thank you all so much for coming in. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday evenings. We'll be back live on Friday night. When I end today's stream, it's going to ask you if you want to redirect. Thank you, everybody for all the little, I don't know what they call them. What do they call the little emote things? Emotes, I guess, right? So thanks again, everyone, and we will see you all on Friday night. Thanks again to Dr. DeLay for the redirect. Appreciate that, and we will be back on Friday night, everybody. See you next time.